A very good Friday morning to everyone out there across the Wobbles community. Landon back here with you to bring you your weather night forecast courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Folks, we really lucked out throughout the overnight. We've had no damage reports across the region, according to the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. We had a few loud thunder boomers roll through here throughout the overnight, that is for sure. Some of y'all probably had your thunder buddies join you in your bed, as I did as well, with my dogs coming up and joining the party, because why not? But the good news is we didn't see any damage reports out of that deal last night. We have had some reports of some limbs down, some lawn furniture thrown around, but for the most part, things have been in rather ship shape. Now let's jump right into what we're talking about this morning. We've got this cold front lined out just to our north and west. This thing is going to be trucking down to the south and east throughout the day. This will result in scattered light rain showers, maybe a stray rumble of thunder to continue throughout the day. But our severe risk has exited well to the south and east of the region, all right? So let's get us kicked off here, jump around the region, looking over downtown Bowling Green, the D93 Skycam showcasing wet pavement out there. Be aware of that for your morning commute. We still got some light scattered rain showers out there to go along with that morning commute as well. Same can be said overlooking the Beach Street News Skycam up in Morgantown. Cloud cover is going to have us socked in, folks, throughout the vast majority of the day. And along with that, temperatures are going to be hanging somewhat near constant here as we work throughout this final day of the work week, all right? We have got readings that are hanging out right around the low to mid 60s, folks, and this is right where they're going to hang out throughout the entirety of today. You will note that rainfall measurements across the region. Down here in Logan County, the winter, just over an inch of total rainfall recorded, 0.6 of an inch, just above that here on the north side of Warren County. And then you can see, folks, it looks like the BG bubble may have come into full effect, because just around shade over 1/4 of an inch up in Butler through central and southern Warren down over into Simpson and Allen County as well. Didn't get in on quite as much rainfall, but the lightning and thunder did arrive in plentiful amounts. Getting a look here at the latest surface map, this cold front is going to be trunking down to the south and east as we work throughout the day. Unfortunately, those scattered light rain showers, patchy drizzle looks to hang tough until we work into the early part of this evening, whenever that moisture should finally be shunted off. Talking about that moisture getting shunted off, take a look here at the latest short-term model guidance. We're going to pull the bulk of what would appear to be the bulk of the precipitation south and east of the region by roughly 8 a.m. But folks, as we progress throughout the day, here comes the parent cold front. And as we roll into early and mid-afternoon, we got another little splash of some widely scattered rain showers, maybe a stray rumble of thunder, a strike of lightning coming along with that. But not much to worry about in terms of sensible weather impacts. By the time we work into this evening, the cold front's going to pass through here. That's going to open up the door for drying conditions, which we will welcome with open arms. Now, folks, as we work later throughout the weekend, I want to showcase something that we're going to be watching here, all right? So we're going to work throughout the weekend. Here we're looking at Saturday, and we got the bulk of the rain that's trucking off to the south and east. But as we work into the overnight hours and then into Sunday morning, we're going to have a cold front that's going to be approaching right here out of the north and west. This cold front is going to be dry in nature, so we're not expecting any rainfall to come out of this. We will see a little bit of an uptick in cloud cover throughout the final day of the weekend. But folks, as we roll into Sunday night and Monday, this brisk northwest flow is going to pick up behind that passing cold front and take a look at the cold air that's going to be infiltrating the region. We are mirroring the same time frame, folks, with the surface map that you were just looking at. Now we're looking at the 500 millibar level, roughly 20,000 feet up above our head. And look at this monster trough here over eastern Canada, sneaking into the Midwest and the Great Lakes. Look at it sagging down to the south and east behind that dry cold front. It's not going to be till we get into the day on Monday that we're really going to feel the repercussions of this, with this jolt of much, much colder air infiltrating the region. So for comparison, folks, if you remember, we hit 81, 82 degrees yesterday at the Bowling Green Airport. Come Monday afternoon, we're going to be lucky to hit the low to mid 40s. We're talking about a differentiation of 40 degrees in high temperatures and a little over a 3 to 4 day time frame, which is rather impressive, okay? Now, after we get this trough out of here, we're going to progress into roughly the latter part of our Wednesday and then on into Thursday, where we're going to see this little trough and this developing low pressure system approaching from the west. So we look to stay quiet through roughly next Wednesday and Thursday, but then attention turns to this developing low that's going to track right across or just south of the region, bringing back an active weather pattern late in the day on Thursday on into Friday of next week. So we're talking about roughly a week from today, all right? So it's kind of the breakdown of what we're looking at, folks. After you get past today, there's not going to be too much to worry about here over the next 4 to 5 days. Here we are looking at the latest as far as the Storm Prediction Center severe weather outlook is concerned today. Again, folks, with a cold front working through here, our severe weather risk will be eliminated. Okay, that's already out of here. We're not worried about any sort of severe weather whatsoever. Down to the south, folks, or along the Gulf states in the deep south, that is a different story with more severe weather ongoing as we speak early this morning. Folks, take a look at the rainfall amounts. This is going to be valid from roughly tonight all the way through Friday morning of next week. And as we previously mentioned, we get this very active pattern that rolled through here yesterday and throughout last night. We're going to just put that to the side. We're going to get in a very quiet, benign pattern. There will be some temperature fluctuations we have to deal with, but just right around 1 to 2/10 of an inch of total rainfall over the course of the next 6 to 7 days. I'm ready for a quieter weather pattern. Not sure if you all are, but I'll take all that we can get. Here's a full breakdown of your next 5 days for you. Scattered light rain showers, maybe a stray rumble of thunder today. High temperatures pretty much where they are already located. We're going to climb 2 to 3 degrees. Below to mid 60s is going to be the constant throughout. Saturday, we're going to get more sunshine in here. Should be beautiful out there with highs holding in the mid 60s. Uptick in cloud cover we're going to have to deal with on Sunday with the passing of that moisture-deprived cold front. That'll going to hold highs right around the low to mid 50s, folks. We're going to be looking at those temperatures potentially falling during the afternoon, depending on the exact timing that the cold front works south and east of the region. Low to mid 40s will be the name of the weather game, folks, as we roll throughout our Monday. Low to mid 20s Monday night will bring a likely frost or a hard freeze across the region. Then we'll jolt highs up to the mid 50s on Tuesday, and although you can't see it, low to mid 60s on the docket Wednesday into Thursday of next week. Folks, that's going to wrap up your Friday morning weather not forecast presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a blessed weekend.